So, where we last left off, the siege of Arkberg has concluded. You
good?
Who's doing this?
Doing what?
It looks like someone made it snow.
Someone made it snow.
Let it snow. Let
No.
it snow.
No. Disney will copyright us. That's not what we want.
Good
If
thing
we
you
sing
can't
it
hear
as-
my Kingdom Hearts music then.
Actually, if we sing it ourselves, we should be
They did.
right.
No, I mean, it doesn't matter. Disney would still. Disney's copyrighted for much less than what I've just done.
Let's not encourage them.
Right.
At the conclusion of the siege of Arkberg, the losses were great, including the head of the Adventurers Guild, Vivian Atalanta, being killed by a mysterious unknown Svärmfa that has immense divine-like aura about it. As you have carried up or have directed really the crowds to carry Vivian Atalanta's body up to Arkberg Castle, meeting with the Queen, waiting to be crowned after the loss of her father. During the battle, you kind of have laid Vivi's body down inside on a table. The group of you are standing there around it.
Actually, we've all apparently passed out.
You've all apparently passed out. Grab you guys. You can go away, actually.
Oh, okay. Go to all this effort to show up and suddenly, alright.
No. I was talking to definitely not Reiko Becker, aka Elron, who kind of disappeared during the siege, and you guys haven't really
Disappeared,
seen.
assumed dead.
Yeah.
And then his brother shows up later, Belron. He hunts
Yeah.
vampires.
He's a bit of a dick too.
So as you're standing around this table with Vivi's body laying on it, you've had discussions about the process from here. What are you guys doing?
Well, we're gonna go speak with Ted. Right.
Yeah, that's right.
So, how many questions do we get?
5 questions.
5 questions?
I already have 4 questions, but last one's for me, for Felix to...
Wait, what are we asking? What are we trying to do here?
Yeah, what questions you got?
And
My question. I'm thinking we should
you already
ask.
told me.
Get information about the Svärmfa. What she knows, what she can tell us about them, how to defeat them. Any information that she can give us is valuable.
That's what I sent to Alex last night.
Yeah.
Insert mixed question. Oh, that was my favorite part.
I feel like we should be able to get a lot of what she knows about the Svärmfa has probably been recording in prophecies with her
Yeah,
team.
she might have something else that we don't know about. Like, there could have been something you felt when she died from the Svärmfa or something like that. A special effect or something.
Yeah, can I have $20?
Can I have your couch?
I mean, you're not using it, right?
there's one question like along these lines that I would want to ask, but I don't think she would know anything. I don't
is
think
it?
she would. She wasn't there for that adventure. About like, my question would be about like, did she recognize the humanoid Svärmfa? But I don't think she would, because she wasn't. I don't think she was there during that whole thing with the Pillar of Time. I don't think she was there, so I'll let you know if I think of something. But off the top of my head, I got nothing.
Well, the answers that she gives. The answers that she gives might prompt a fifth question.
Maybe. Yeah.
So the five
It's
of you
sad
there,
music after that.
the five of you there, kind of having these discussions. You know, thinking about. You know, you only have 5 questions, so you need to be very careful and specific about how you ask them. So you're having, going on with this discussion probably quite a while.
Should probably do this now, guys.
What was that?
We should probably try and talk to her now. So then afterwards she can be in peace.
Agreed. I think we should get this over with as soon as possible.
I'll cast race to speak with Dead.
Okay. You go up to Vivi's body lying on this table. These silk red sheets kind of hanging off the sides of this table underneath her. You go and place a hand on her head, and you begin to manipulate the powers of death, searching for her soul, her long deceased soul, and kind of not so much sparking life into it, but drawing upon the lingering spirits, the lingering memories that she once had. The body doesn't move at all, and it's still as dead as it was before, but you hear these ghostly whispers around the room. Malari, as you're doing this, your eyes begin glowing this ethereal blue, and you can kind of see this shimmering coming off her body, Vivi's body. What do you do?
I don't know. I think she's here, guys.
Well, should we ask the questions?
First question, no.
Yeah.
Are you trying to waste all our questions? Oh shit!
Are you?
I think I had to ask them correctly. Isn't that correct?
Yeah, like this is your life host.
Yeah.
Which question should I ask first, guys?
I suppose go down the list. Or like ask them in whatever order you want, really.
Vivi? I don't know how to ask these. Oh my god.
Oh, I think I do actually have a question, but I'll wait until Larry does her thing.
Damn it, why couldn't you have done this last week when I was all emotional?
I didn't. I wasn't thinking. Okay.
Me.
Alex.
Didn't hit me until just now.
No, Alex. It would have been better when I was, like, more into it.
Myself up into an emotional wreck. On.
I should have prepared myself some more.
Just put on some music that makes you cry.
If I can find any.
Well, is she ready for the questions? Do you want me to ask? Will that work?
Ask the question.
Which one of us does she know the best?
I don't know. I didn't meet her until I met you.
I've met her a few times. None with you, though. She's always been very kind to me. She was a great woman. Vivi, if you're out there, if you're listening, please tell us. Do you know how to stop the Svärmfa?
There's no immediate response from that.
Well, Malari, do you think you should ask?
I can try.
I'll put my hand on your shoulder and say, I'm here with you. Alright?
Vivi, do you know how to stop the Svärmfa? Or anything like that?
Hearing this whispery voice, Project B.
Project B. Have any of you ever heard of that?
You all hear it, or just Malari?
You all hear that. It's kind of this whispery, echoey voice. It's Vivi's voice, but her mouth doesn't move. You just hear it, kind of echoing. There's not really any origin that you can pin down.
Okay, another question. Yeah, Vivi, is there anything you'd like me to do or us to do?
Again, you hear this whispery, echoey voice. Ensure the Adventurers Guild remains.
Vivi, can you please forgive me for not being able to bring you back?
This time there's a slightly longer pause, and again you hear whispering and echoey. There is nothing to forgive.
Mick.
Yeah.
Felix, what was your question?
My question is sort of a two-parter.
What do you mean by two?
Who- With her out of the way, who is the next leader of the Adventurers Guild, and can we, the Chosen, trust them?
Or should we ask about the Project B that she was talking about, that she told us of?
So that's the thing. Go ask people about. Waste the
That's a
question.
valid thing to ask about as well.
I feel like Project V will be easy to find out about.
But what if it's a secretive sort of thing? We mentioned Project B.
I don't think we're going to get a lot of
Too much.
Was
Right.
it Project B or V?
B, I thought.
Those letters are so similar, you can't really tell.
It was B.
Okay.
B movie.
No.
You like
Movie?
jazz?
According to all the known laws of aviation, there is no way a bee should be able to fly. And yet, it does.
Shut up, man. Vivi, who's the next to become the leader of the Adventurers Guild?
Someone with a power equal to mine.
Sounds like it is not set in stone then.
I guess that's all we're getting then.
You guys
We
have
have
one
one
more
last
question.
Well, should we ask about Project B, or can you think of anything else?
There's one question that I never actually asked, which was Gabriel's original question.
Are you peace now? Do we want to ask that, or about Project B? I will leave it.
I don't know what else she could tell us about Project B. We'll go find out about it, surely. I don't think she's going to give us like details about the project and everything through this like dead spell.
I don't think she'll be able to. That's a lot of information she'll have to tell.
Yeah.
And she's been giving us very short answers, so.
Do we know anyone else who might know about Project B?
Yeah, I'd say people at her offices. I forget his name, but there's like people that work with her.
Okay. Well, Vivi, last question is, are you at peace now?
No.
Yeah, fuck no.
Well, I imagine probably not until the Svärmfa threat is dealt with.
Well, her body's at peace. It's at peace. She shouldn't worry about anything else.
The cycle of reincarnation brings peace to all.
That's good. At least she's not like suffering in a swamp for hell, you know.
Oh, if you get killed by that Svärmfa, well, your soul.
Reaper Svärmfa?
Damn.
Thank you, Vivian. Rest now.
With that,
Your job is done.
as the spell comes to an end, Malari, your eyes no longer glow. The kind of echoing whispers that you guys have been hearing around the room suddenly just quiet down, fade out.
Well, what now?
Don't know.
Should we go find out about this Project B? I think that was the only real lead that we've got.
Did you want to should we leave Vivian to rest, or you just want to move on now?
We should probably lay her to rest first.
She's in the hall of the Adventurers Guild hall, right?
No, we're in their
No.
kingdom.
Oh yeah, we're in the
Right.
castle.
Because the Adventurers Guild was broken.
Destroyed. Yeah.
And no giggles.
Do we know where she was from?
She's got like her own tower thing where we met her, where she was like based, but I don't know where she's from originally.
And then should we take her body back there? Perhaps they will know what to do.
Yeah, like, they might know who her family is, if any.
Mm-mm.
We'd have to fix up the Adventurers Guild first.
Does it need to be like a rebuild?
Yes, it does. It's
Jeez.
broken.
Maybe we'll do funeral first, and then we'll come back and rebuild the Adventurers Guild.
Yeah, funerals
probably-
first.
It would probably. I don't know. Yeah, we probably should do the funeral first.
Yeah, and we should lay the dead to rest.
We should
And then-
probably, if we don't want any of the Svärmfa to eat anyone, so we should all get them.
Gotta make sure she's heavily protected from Svärmfa eating. Svärmfa proof caskets.
I really hope this doesn't involve like nailing her to the coffin.
What?
No.
So we head to her tower.
We don't even know where this tower is.
Didn't you guys say you met her there?
We've
Yeah, but
been
where is
there.
the tower?
She like took us there. It's like
I think it was on
It's-
either on an island or on the coast,
Yeah.
somewhere near water. I
yeah,
remember
yeah.
that.
Somewhere near the ocean. There's not lots of that. We can just search it all.
Well, while we are gone, we still have to somehow leave this location.
So, doesn't Gabriel have a teleport? So, do you know teleport circle?
No.
I do.
I was gonna say, yeah, between you and Felix, there's lots of teleports. I have like an emergency teleport that'll take us to the particularly the temple in Versandris.
I think we should take Vivi back to the Adventurers Guild headquarters.
Stop!
That's.
Yeah.
I think that's where. Yeah, I think that's where she was most at home.
He's doing the claw paw thing where it's like
Ah.
he stretches out his hand and his
He's,
claws.
he's kneading, making
He's
biscuits.
kneading right into my tit!
Or as the Americans would say, making biscuits.
Not very
What?
nice.
Yeah, they always like to do it right into that like the like fleshy parts and just grind the claws like right in.
Yeah!
My cat used to
Tenderize.
eat my thighs like all the time.
Oh, Giga used to do that to me all the time. And then he found the other parts. I do have teleportation circle.
Where is the Adventurers headquarters? Is that Versandris?
It's up.
As long as I know the circle stuff and everything
You-
like that, I should be fine.
You guys have been there a few times. You would have remembered
Oh,
the.
yeah, that's an island. Yeah.
First things
small-
first, we should talk to the adventurers that are here before we
Yeah.
leave.
Yeah, we
Sure.
don't want to just be like stealing a body and like teleporting it back with nobody
I mean-
knowing.
Giggles, why? Why the arm?
But yes, let's go find
Your
some.
claws.
Let's go find someone and let them know our plan.
Alright. If all the adventurers should still be around since they wanted to see Vivi.
We should give them the chance to pay their respects, and then we will take it.
Yeah. I guess I'll go out and talk to them.
I'll stay in here with Vivi. Keep eye.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go with you, Malari? This has
Please.
been a hard time for you. Yeah, I'll head out with Malari.
All right. So Malari
No.
and Lathia, you guys are heading out.
Just gonna sit in a corner somewhere so you can't see me when you're walking in the room.
Walking out. Hopefully there's lots of adventurers outside waiting to hear something. But
There's like, the castle is at one of the highest points within the city. So as you walk down out of the castle, you can look down at the stairs that overlook the entire city, and you just see this mass of people going down the steps, going all throughout the city streets. People are moving about, doing repairs, but it seems like there's almost easily a city worth of people just sitting there waiting.
We're waiting to come up and see Vivi, or just kind of waiting in the
they're waiting to see
shit's
what
just
will
gone down and I don't know what to do right now type of waiting.
It's more of
Probably
a
shit went down.
yeah, that type of waiting.
Oh, okay. Seeing that, I'll kind of like start to give. If I see any sort of army people, I'll kind of give them the basic orders of like go help with some sort of repairs, go do what you can. Soldiers need orders that they function on them. So I'll just kind of.
No, first things first, we should tell everybody.
Oh yeah. Let's do
So
that.
before you get into that, Felix, what are you doing?
I'm guessing we've all separated.
At this point in time, yes.
Gabriel's waiting in the corner of the room with Vivi's body. Malari and Lathia have gone out to address the peoples.
I feel like the queen should also be with us, but
I think she's
I
got
digress.
stuff to deal with.
Ow.
If everything else is being handled by everyone else, then Felix will probably go to see. Go find his conclave and see what, if any, preparations are needed to.
As if you can
Peter's
get
father.
past everybody in the steps.
He can teleport.
He can
Yeah.
teleport, he's fine.
He can get around.
Yeah, like whatever preparations are needed for.
See your dad.
For the watchers. Okay, so as you head off that way, Beatrix will follow suit.
Okay.
And you guys head off to go talk to the Watchers of the Veil. Okay. Malari, carry on.
Yes, finally have a chance to eat.
Good, sure. Better announce myself. Should I just... Are they all adventurers, or are they just people of the place?
All adventurers as far as you can tell.
We're pretty high up, like in the Adventurers Guild at the moment, right? Like, we'd be higher ranked than most of these people, if not all of them.
No idea. I don't know what ranks
Probably.
they're at.
You guys, what class adventurer are you at the moment?
4.
No, you guys are class 5 adventurers now. Oh, yes, 4. Sorry.
We were class 4, but probably got a promotion.
You were class 3. You...
We got to class 4. You have it on my thing as class 4. That's why.
Oh, yeah, you are. Not everyone else.
Oh, okay.
Everyone else is still... Everyone else hasn't been officially given their rank up. Malari, yeah, you're class 4. You're even pushing that.
What number do I put down?
No, you're officially not a class 4 yet. They haven't quite-
Everyone would be class 3. Everyone is technically class 4, but officially class 3.
Okay, so we're not particularly high level yet.
Class 4 is pretty high up.
Okay. Speech-wise, okay. Need to get into it.
I will do a thing to get everybody's attention.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
There you
That
go.
works.
That works, I guess.
No.
No. I'll try to do something like make some noise, or just kind of like you know the thing that people do where they like clang a fork or like a spoon against like a glass.
Don't really need to, because everyone, as soon as someone came out of the castle, everyone was kind of stopping their murmured conversations, if they were having any at all, and focusing in on
okay.
the two
So
of you.
we are the center of attention.
Not loud enough. I don't want to yell.
You could...
Do you have thaumaturgy?
No. You can use just a general space. You can just generally use space to try and amplify your voice, if you want.
Sure, that works, I guess. Yeah, because I have no idea. Okay, I'm ready.
Yeah. Do you want to make the announcement, or would you like me to do that?
You should probably do it.
Did you say that I should do it, or you?
Yeah. I can do it.
There you go.
Is it evening, afternoon, morning?
Morning.
Okay. Morning, everyone. We just had a very rough battle. We lost many, but we're still together. We're still here. Vivi is dead. And at the moment, the city is also in shambles. If anybody would like to pay their respects to Vivi before we take her home to be buried, go ahead. But afterwards, if you guys don't mind helping the town and the Adventurers Guild rebuild a little bit before you continue your journeys and grieve on your own. I don't know what else to say. Clethia?
I'll just end with a long live Vivian Atlanta.
Everyone kind of is silent for a moment, and they all take their Adventurers Guild cards and just hold them all high up into the air, and the kind of sea of different colors as the Adventurers Guild kind of plates, the metallic plates kind of reflect, and this wave of light kind of shines through the city briefly.
Well, if they do that, I would probably join them in that kind of regard.
I'll also join in.
And after that kind of wave of light, the mass of people begin to disperse out amongst the city in an eerie amount of silence given the number of people that were there.
Did not think of what to say.
You did very well. It was a good speech. I don't think anyone could have done better.
As this is kind of happening outside, Gabriel, you notice someone coming into the room. What's your passive perception? Gabriel?
Oh, he's heading back.
19.
19 passive. Jeez. Yeah, you're familiar with this individual. They appear to be an elf. You've seen them around a few times hanging out in Vivi's company.
Okay.
He actually... Oh, he's a big guy.
He's large.
That's
For now, just watch him. Does he approach me, or does he go up to Vivi?
No, he doesn't seem to notice you. He's coming in from kind of the opposite side, and he just goes and stands at the end of the table that Vivi is resting on.
Yeah. I'll stand up and approach the table.
He looks
I
up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, did you want to?
I just got a nod at him. That's all. And make eye contact.
He seems like the type to have a pretty he seems to be a bit of the stoic type. Not really the type that you would pin to show emotion, but you can tell that he is pretty angry. And as he looks up at you, and he's kind of fighting back his emotions as he kind of doesn't know how to acknowledge you.
Where did I see him before?
You've seen him hanging out with Vivi a number of times.
Not just like at the base of the headquarters, just like whenever she's around, a few times.
Particularly at you've seen him at. In fact, the very first time you met Vivi, he was there in the room, and you've actually interacted with him before. He seems to be someone that is often around Vivi. Someone probably very high up in the Adventurers Guild.
Does he look angry with Gabriel, or just kind of angry in general?
It's a general angriness.
I'll move around closer and say, you knew Vivian well? I'm sorry about what happened to her.
That's an understatement.
We spoke to her a bit after she left. She mentioned Project B.
He
I was gonna look for his reaction. Yeah.
his reaction is that general angriness, instantly finding some target. As he kind of turns on you, his hand goes to the sword and he walks up to you. He'll actually take a hand out and grab you by your cloak, your robes, and push you back. How do you know that? No one's
She
supposed
told us. I'm sorry to bring it up now while you're grieving. I know this is hard, but we don't have much time as it is. But she told us. She mentioned it to us. It was important that she told us. We don't know what that means or how else to tell. We don't want to tell the wrong people, but I hope that I can trust you. It looks like you know her well. I just look at him calmly.
He's going to cast a spell, I think.
Okay.
I need to see if he has this spell, though.
I cast Fireball! You don't have that spell. Fuck!
I don't think so.
I'll be back in a second.
Yeah, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Is this like? Do I know what he's casting?
Roll an Arcana check.
Yeah. Like if he's trying to like zone of truth me or something, then I'll probably just let him. Arcana, I got 6.
It seems to be a spell that has something to do with some telepathic, perhaps.
Can I choose to fail?
If you'd like.
Because I might just like let him. I want him to trust me.
You take 20d6 poison damage.
Oh, fuck.
As you choose to fail, you fall under the effects of Dominate Person.
Okay.
Damn,
Oh, shit.
he's dominating you.
As
Interesting.
you feel this telepathic link between the two of you,
Yeah.
he tells you to kneel and tell me exactly who you are.
Alright. Well, yeah, divulge we're the chosen. We're trying very hard to defeat this Svärmfa. We, one of my associates spoke to Vivian after she died, and she told us these things. I'll tell him everything she told us that we heard. We know nothing about Project B, but we need to find out because it was important to Vivian, so it's important to us.
There isn't much that you can do to react in this circumstance, but you can see the look of resignation and kind of defeat on this individual's face. Make a quick history check.
Sure. Not good. 7. Flat 7.
Yeah, the name of this individual is still eluding you. He looks. You can tell he knows he's probably made a mistake here. But he hasn't released you from the effects of the spell quite yet.
What Lethia and Malari doing right now? Like,
It's happening
Would
while you're
be
inside.
walking back inside to go talk to
Yeah.
Gabriel.
Yeah,
Depends how long what you did.
this is still happening while you guys were giving the speech.
okay, fair.
He gives you one more command, and
Mhm. Show me your
have
hand.
you ever intended to cause harm to Vivi?
No.
And with that, the spell is released. He kind of goes. He finds this tall torch holder, and he just grabs it and throws it across the room, and it goes, spilling the candle, which goes out and has this loud clang.
Right.
Damn, I wish he would have asked Malari. She'd be like, I'm gonna miss her love letters.
So he's burning the room.
No, the
Hey,
candle's gone out. It's a stone
He's
room.
expressing
He's
he's
just-
expressing
right.
frustration by
Right.
throwing and breaking things.
Right, okay.
I mean, the answer for Malari to "Did you ever intend to cause Vivian harm?" It's like, well, I wanted to hug her. I'm not sure what would have happened if we.
And to cause harm there.
Hey, it wouldn't have caused harm. I would
Yeah,
have
it
just
causes
given her a big hug.
Yeah, you intend to cause hugs, that's all. Yeah, I'll stand up. I'll say, hey, can you help her? We need to know about this project.
Can I help her? There's nothing to be helping with now. She's dead. They're all dead.
We're not dead. There's still plenty of us. The Svärmfa are still a threat.
The Pillar of Balance is dead.
What would she want for the rest of us? Why was she doing this?
What?
What would she want for the rest of us? Why was she doing this? Why did she have Project B? Wouldn't you want to keep doing what she was trying to do?
He kind of freezes. Make an insight check.
Sure.
Damn, all these checks you had to make.
Rolling dice. Hopefully I get better than 7 this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been rolling.
Yeah, nat 20.
natural 20.
Natural 20. He is... You're looking at his face. You can... By the reaction to what you've been saying and his confusion, he isn't thinking about anyone or anything else at the moment.
Just Vivian.
All he's concerned about is... Like, there's obvious concern for Vivian, but the way that he said Pillar of Balance in particular makes you think that he probably... and looking at his age as an elf, he's certainly not... He's kind of a middle-aged elf, leaning towards the older side of things. He's older than Vivi by quite a bit. You're like, he's probably known at least one other Pillar of Balance, probably the one before Vivi,
There.
maybe more.
Right.
Just by gauging, just from the little context clues that you're picking up here.
Right. This is going to be awkward then. We have a balance pillar. I don't know what this means, but did you know there was a second one?
Wait, you?
I look at him like
so-
straight and like keep dead eye contact. I'm gonna like put a hand on his shoulder.
That's right. You're the chosen. You're the chosen.
Yeah, that's us. So we have a balance pillar in our numbers. I don't know what that means, whether another one was replaced when Vivian died, or if Malari is the balance pillar now.
Right. Yes.
What do you
Vivi was
think?
saying. I don't know.
If there was no balance pillar to replace Vivian, does that mean that like Lucidor does that make him the god of balance? Like what's going on here?
No, because there should still be another person that should become the next pillar because there's two
But-
gods that are doing balance.
Is there? I don't know how this works. That's why I'm asking. I hope this guy knows. He might know a bit more than I do.
He
Oh,
reaches into his shirt and pulls out this locket,
Mhm.
and he flicks it open, and you can see it's actually quite an elaborate piece. There, as he's flicking it open, it kind of has this little. It has like pages, I guess, within the locket. You can see an elderly dwarf on one. On the second one you can see an elven woman, and as he flicks it open over to the other side you see a picture of Vivi,
Mhm.
and on the kind of fourth picture is this swirling mass, and that mass is kind of centered on one side of the locket. And as he moves it around, you can see that the mass kind of tracks something like a compass.
Right. Is that
it's
the
not-
next? That's the next
it's
pillar.
Not pointing in the direction of Malari.
Okay. So there is. So there is a new one.
Loved. I'm not even in the book.
I don't think it tracks your side of the balance pillar.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. But I'm still feeling love.
Well, at least it means there's another balance pillar out there for you to play with.
You're right. I get new love letters.
For a literal baby?
It is a child. It's a newborn at the moment. You have to wait.
So someone that was born like
Oh, baby.
hours ago.
I can wait a long time. Come on now. Malari's
How
still
long-
young.
How long
Anyway.
do Tabaxis live though?
Tabaxis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tabaxis can live
Oh yeah.
quite some
well,
time.
What about balance pillars?
Yeah, that's a
Balance
good question.
pillars. Well, Vivi was like 216 when she died, so
For a human.
for a human.
She was still hot.
Tabaxis can live lifespan. Let's look at the lifespan.
19 years.
Oh no.
Way more than 19 years.
22
least.
years.
Okay,
25.
so Tabaxi's lifespan is equivalent to humans, so we can live up to 100.
Well, actually, Introtinia.
Actually.
So, as a Philovelk in particular, yes, equivalent to humans.
I thought, well, actually, yes, it's the same.
Well, actually, yes, it's the same, but this time
Specifically
more
the same.
accurate.
Introtinia.
they're not actually called Tabaxi, they're called a Philovolk. So,
Well,
It's
that's
true.
Well, also the fact that with being a pillar of balance, every 10 years is only 1 year for me.
Okay, yeah, then you're probably gonna live for a while. Unless
Yeah.
someone. But.
Yeah. So he's getting this out. He's moving around and he flips it closed. And he holds onto it tight. In fact, before flipping it closed, he flips back to the first kind of 2 pictures and stares at the female elf picture for quite a while, and then he flips it closed. Right. So
Yes.
it seems there is a new pillar of balance that has been born.
Okay. And in the meantime, we've got Mallory. How do you get one of those pillar tracking lockets? By the way,
Are you saying you need to track me?
it'd be handy.
Find my pillar app.
I lost
Wow.
my pillar in the supermarket. I don't know what happened to her.
It was something my mentor once had, and my wife modified it.
What do we? So this project, then, what about it?
That transition, though.
He kind of shakes himself to reality a bit. Right, Project B.
Are you able to tell us about it? Should I get the group together?
I think
You should be asking him a more important question. Where the fuck do we take Vivi?
It's a good one.
Project B. I think Pia was in charge of that, or involved in that.
Okay.
She can be. It's hard to pin her down sometimes, but
Pinning.
Vivi told me that it existed, but to ensure that the project was working effectively, I wasn't told the exact details.
Okay. You said Pierre, sorry?
Pia.
Yeah.
Pierre?
Pia.
Pierre.
I know that an individual known as Lenia was also highly involved with the creation of that project.
God.
Is he gonna come back?
For a second, I was like, that sounds familiar. What is that?
Is he coming back, Alex?
No, the bastard.
Okay. So we'll find Pierre, and I remember Lenia. In the meantime, what should we do with Vivian? Do you know if she had family left somewhere, or is that you?
I think she would want to be buried with her husband in her home country of Karkaram.
Pilgrim? Okay.
Though, based on the events of that battle, I think a cremation may be in order.
Yeah, I think you might be right. Safest for everyone. Did you want to sort that out, or do you want us to sort that out?
I can handle that.
Okay.
Won't be the first time I've buried a pillar of balance.
Seems by your locket. You're doing good work here. It's important.
I'm guessing his wife was a fella.
Yeah.
Was his wife Vivi?
No.
No, it was like the elven lady in the locket. That was like the first one he had in the locket, eh?
Second.
Second again.
Yeah.
The first was his first wife, the dwarven dude.
No. Not quite. One sec.
Yep.
My question is, would have Lathia and I would have been like way finished by this point, and probably come back inside to see what you guys were
first.
doing.
Also,
Yeah, it's about the time that you guys have come back in now. You see Gabriel standing there, talking to this individual.
What is their body language like at the moment? Does it?
Recently, we've been through a lot together, so it's kind of like hush talking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Upon seeing that, Lathia would be like, "Well, let's not interrupt that. They're probably talking about something, important."
That's right. I think if I see you guys walking over, I'd like raise, I can look at you guys.
I hear Malari tracker. I'm thinking to myself, fuck.
It seems like a thing I'd need you to make anyway.
Yeah, if you acknowledge us, I'd go over and.
The question is, if I go too far away, will it still track me?
I don't even know if it did. It seemed to like show the location of the new one. Thinking about it now, like it was just pictures of the old ones, but they're dead. So I don't know.
Yeah, but I would go over and introduce myself.
What was this guy's name again?
He hasn't said yet.
Good to meet you. I am Lathia Nalakanati.
These are the chosen. This is Malari and Lathia. Didn't catch your name?
Yoth Senor. Which
I hate Senor.
does ring a bell. You might have heard. You've heard of that person. He's incredibly high ranking within the Adventurers Guild. He's kind of like within the top brass type deal. You've heard the name kind of thrown around with others such as Mr. Advisor, as well as the greatest hero's mentor and eternal companion.
Phil?
We'll just kind of look to Gabriel and to Malari then, and say, "Well, what is our plan now?"
I'll gesture to Malari and say, "This is the one I told you about."
What were you saying about me behind my back?
Did you say that?
He turns towards you, Malari. He seems to be like inspecting you really closely. In fact, he takes a couple of steps towards you, like right up in your personal space bubble. And then he takes his hands, grabs you by the face, and just begins like
Jesus,
smushing your face.
You gotta squish that cat.
I've done that to cats before.
Yeah, I do that to the cats all the time.
he's like, curious. Now that I've finally had the chance to study you up close.
Daddy, excuse me!
Apologies. He takes his hands back and kind of wipes them on his cloak. You see, I'm quite familiar with many pillars of balance.
Gets around.
Out of context, Murtaugh. Damn.
He'll go and take... He'll like ruffle around in his stuff and pull out this eyeglass, which he'll look through at you, Malari. He closes one eye and looks through the eyeglass at you and is like...
Oh, there you are.
Yes. That's... quite disturbing. And puts the eyeglass away.
Damn, what a burn.
I feel really shy at this point and go behind Lathier. I'm like, I don't like this guy.
It's like, I'll just kind of like, put my hand down on your shoulders.
I feel like a child at this point in time.
Like, please be a bit more. Please be a bit more gentle, or a bit less. Well, I'm not quite sure how to say the word, but
a bit less you.
No.
Yeah, it's like, I think you're making my friend a little bit uncomfortable with this close inspection.
Yes,
You
well...
ask.
Well, I am familiar with how the pillars of balance operate, and most of the time they seem to operate in such a way that calls for pure balance. For every part life, there must be an equal part of death, but your friend, she has the same power, or the same amount of power, but her balance, it doesn't call for an exact equal exchange. It seems that her balance is
unbalanced?
No, it is a balance in a sense. Let me put it to you this way. If you have an ecosystem, you don't want one predator for every one prey.
What does that mean for Malari then? Are you saying we have too many predators?
Or too many prey.
An exact equal balance would be one predator for every one prey. But it seems your friend is not limited in that regard. Be careful with the way that you balance.
Oh god.
What do you mean by that?
Well, he kind of almost brightens up a moment. It seems like you found the topic that he is the expert on.
Yeah, he's like in mental balance pillar again.
Yeah.
I feel like you need to take notes. Where is a notepad?
He's like, well, the pillars, they don't... The way that they use their powers don't really have an impact on the world. Not on any fundamental level. But their actions do, by the nature of their influence, their power, echo across the world. Not because of how... It's not a rule per se, it's just a... by the nature of how powerful they are. But you're something new that we haven't seen in the world before. A new pillar. An 8th pillar.
Good song.
And it's unusual. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. But
All the other pillars, or the other, I'm guessing the other pillars, all decided for me to leave, so.
oh, whether you live or die, I don't think matters much now.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
But also, I gotta wonder, because whenever I was near Vivi, or got close to Vivi, it was such a big pressure around us. That's why I always wanted to hug her.
Yes, it's because your powers are nearly identical. Except for what they seek.
What is it do you feel like Malari's powers are seeking?
Balance. But balance in a way that is not necessarily even.
Equilibrium.
An unbalanced balance. This is confusing.
Well, it's... fundamentally, I don't disagree with the existence of your friend here. It's just confusing.
I always felt like Vivian was like balanced. She had like, equal forces, equal things on each side getting balanced. And Malari is like balanced through fluctuation. Whereas
Malari's a chaotic balance.
yeah, you
Like
got like
chaotic
swing,
balance.
like if you imagine like a ball swinging around like a central pole, it's like overall it's balanced, but in any point in time it's chaotic.
It feels like my alignment. I'm a chaotic neutral.
Yeah.
He kind of nods and is like, yes, that's how I've always felt that Vivi or Priya or even Fect, they were a true equilibrium. For every one, they needed another.
So
Miss
again,
Malari,
is like
I would
a-
be quite interested in studying you further at some later point, but I'm sure there are many things that we both have to do at this time.
He was quite forward.
Well, at the end when that time comes, can you come with me? I feel.
I will be. Of course. I'm not
I
left
still feel like
aside.
a child, like holding onto like a parent or something like that. We're like, I feel scared. This guy wants to study me.
You could teach you.
Should I use that the next time I ask out a girl? I'd like
Hey.
to study you.
Hey, baby, I want to study you. I mean, if you want to sound like a serial killer, that's probably.
Hey, if
a good
you
line.
ever say that to a chick, you get a recorder. I want to listen to it.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I want to hear the reaction.
Then again, I do like figure sketches, so if I do a figure sketch, I am literally studying someone, so...
I mean, that actually is a good pickup line. Like, if you do a sketch of a girl and just like go up to her and like, "Hey, I hope this isn't weird, but I did a sketch of you." That's
is
like
very
90%
Yeah.
chance you could get laid from that.
This isn't weird.
Okay, fuck, I'm writing that down.
No, no. Eoth is he kind of. He follows that on with. I've known many pillars of balance over my lifetime, and I've helped trained one. If you want help understanding your powers on a more fundamental level, I'm sure I'd be able to help you figure that out.
I think it might be helpful since I was I originally had no magical power to having magical power, so maybe a bit less chaotic.
I will be with you. I will come with you if you want, Malari. I will help with this training for you.
There's nothing magical about you at all.
Well, gee, thanks.
No, I'm just saying the fact that everybody else had spells and all that kind of stuff, and then it's like I went from having none of that to having all of it. I feel like chaos.
Yes, but it isn't magic power. It's essence power.
It's words.
He looks and kind of sees the blank faces on you all. Perhaps another time.
Indeed. I think we need to. I think we have much to do right now. We have much to do right now. The city is in shambles. Needs to be repaired. We need to find. What was the name? For the person who knew about Project B?
Pia.
Pia.
Yeah, we need to find Pia. And
We went to have that conversation.
It's true. You don't know that name.
Okay. Yeah, we have much to do.
We're gonna get Felix.
Yeah.
What's Felix doing?
We also need to drop off Vivi and take her. Well, we need to.
Our friend here will can take care of Vivian.
Okay.
Do you need? I'll ask him. Do you need anything before we leave?
No. I'm quite capable, thank you.
Very well. Then yes, let's go find Felix, and we will discuss what to do from there.
So, Felix.
I'm half paranoid about leaving Vivian's corpse. Sorry, go ahead.
No,
Yeah,
he's
let's
sticking
loot it
around.
real quick first.
Nah. Oh yeah, he's the. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll loot Vivi's corpse real quick first. She got it.
Oh yeah, can I have... Those robes are pretty sweet.
She's
Cheap.
got money, guys. Let's go.
That's so brutal. Alright, get a Felix, sorry.
Jeez, you guys. So Felix, you've gone back out to the city walls to where the Watchers of the Veil were kind of gathered and had lined up their dead.
Alright.
Many of them turn to you and seeing you out and about doing stuff, they feel more comfortable approaching. One will actually approach you and say, Lord Greycastle,
Yes.
the Watchers and I, we've been thinking, well, now you're kind of in charge, aren't you?
I don't.
Technically, yes.
Quick question: is that like the line of succession in the?
There are the Watchers of the Veil have many leaders amongst them. It's kind of like clans or groups to a degree. There are multiple kind of outposts throughout the world, and each of them is led by an individual who there isn't any kind of like official hierarchy, but often it is the most respected within each of those groups that are looked to for leadership. I guess mostly a yeah.
Meritocracy.
What was that? Meritocracy.
Meritocracy, yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. Felix might go. Like upon hearing that, oh, that's new to hear.
Well, all the others, they didn't make it through the battle, and we saw you and your lady fighting out there. You know, by Xenokratos and Xenotheatus, we thought you were the gods themselves.
Suppose I can see what you mean there. Sorry, this is just all very sudden and still not entirely sure how to react to such an honor
Beatrix will
to be considered.
put a hand on your shoulder and kind of poke through and say, "Sorry, what do you mean by Xenokratos and Xenotheatus?" And the Watcher that you're speaking to, he straightens up and he pulls out this this talisman, which has two parts to it. One that looks like a cut off spear, and another that looks like a blade, and they're kind of standing atop and make this doorway or portal like structure. Xenokratos and Xenotheatus, they're, you know, legend said that they helped found the Watchers. They're the protectors of the realms. It's their tenets that we follow. Or most of us do, at least.
Right.
You know?
I
Watch,
do know.
watch over the Vales. Look for invaders and stop them if they try and come through. Protect the realms. That's our whole shtick, really.
Quite.
He's saying it to her like she would know what that means more. It's like, not everybody knows this shit.
Yeah,
Right.
Beatrix is like... So you're saying that these gods, Xeno, Kratos, and Xenotheatus, they founded your organization? The the Watcher is like, that's what they say. But it was called something different back in those days, so we're told. The Invader's Vigil, Xenogrypnia. It's what the Watchers used to be known as.
I think I do vaguely remember being taught this as a child.
Yeah. Adam wasn't too big on the whole Xeno-Kratos, Xeno-Theatus thing. He always said that it was, a bunch of legend.
What was more important was the present moment, right?
Of course.
Present danger, right? Felix will look over at Beatrix to try and gauge what exactly the reaction is here. Beyond just, this is the first time she's hearing about this stuff, I imagine. But is this like, that's interesting, or how the fuck did I not know about this?
Yeah, that's kind of what she's looking like the hell, that is like kind of eerie in kind of, so it's surely too much to be a coincidence. And she draws the sword out, her sword out, and she looks up at you, Felix.
Is everything alright?
Sorry, dear, can I see that emblem again? And he pulls out, he's like, oh yeah, sure. Pulls it out and shows you, and as she's studying it closer, she's looking at, she points to you, something out to you, Felix. And there's this tiny inscribed writing along the edge of the blade of the sword and the shaft of the spear. And it's kind of indecipherable. It isn't in any known language that you can tell, but it mirrors exactly what is shown on Beatrix's blade. And the overall shape that the portal made looks incredibly like the portals that you saw when you went to that other realm, that pocket dimension.
Well, that's interesting. Those look remarkably similar to when we were in that place, back on that island, do you remember? Before the slave owner's house.
Yes. Darling, I apologize for what I'm about to do, and she takes a hand and she slaps you on the back.
How?
And you feel this surge. No, You feel the surge of power flow through you, and your wing comes out.
Just
I swear this never happens, guys.
Your
So
horns,
embarrassed. Oh.
Like for some reason, his wing is his hard on.
You can feel that your horns have changed shape to be more ridged, and you begin glowing this extraplanar energy exuding out from you. Beatrix will also shoot her wing out. We can get you guys standing here. Hey,
We leveled up. I forgot we leveled up.
yeah, you leveled up.
My passive perception is 20 now.
Passive perception is 17.
Nice.
I don't know if I was meant to change it.
So I just saw that
did
gif in the
you
chat
raise
of the cat
your-
and the cookies. That was adorable.
Did you raise your wisdom when you leveled up in any way?
No.
Then you're fine. Your passive perception should remain the same.
Okay. Well,
Because proficiency bonus went up.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, it should go up by 1.
Except
Except
Malari's weren't, because Malari was already level 14 before.
Right,
Okay.
right.
So
She already had
then,
it.
then it won't go up.
That's
Don't
good.
worry.
Don't listen to us.
Don't listen to them.
I'm level 16. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, there's the no proficiency bonus increase from levels 14 to 16.
I want cookies.
So
I'll put some-
I made and had cookies earlier, but I'll save that story for later.
Look at the gift that I put into
I
Discord.
saw. That was adorable.
It is adorable, but I want cookies now.
So Beatrix and Felix, you are standing there, wings out, glowing, and
Things up for the boys.
the Watcher that was right in front of you, he looks down at his holy symbol, looks up at the two of you, and is like, he points at you and is like, "See, Kratos."
Yes, and now how this looks. Was that really the best time? I mean, they were gonna find out eventually, yes, but
Sorry, people came in to steal cats.
Cat fair.
Yep, so he points at you, Felix, and says, "See, Kratos!" And he looks over at Beatrix, doubly astounded, and is like, "See, Thetis!"
Yeah.
And the
Felix Beatrix, actually. I can understand the confusion, though.
my lord, whole divine. He just kind of goes and lays, bowing before you, and the other watchers.
Get on your feet.
They're all staring at the two of you, and invariably,
No,
Go
don't
ahead.
you all just start doing it too? No, come on.
they all bow down.
Oh God.
Is it at this moment that we can walk in and see what's happening?
I want to see how Felix reacts to this first.
Cool.
Felix, what are you doing? Aside from being worshipped.
Felix, just go. No! Don't start doing that. Get on your feet. No, stop that. Come on. Are they still doing it?
They're still doing it. Beatrix comes over and is standing there, hands on hips, with this smirk on her face. Well, I'm glad to see it isn't going to your head. It's big enough as it is.
If you said-
You know, these holes, I can't blame you.
Well, do you feel stronger, darling?
In what way?
Feels invigorating to be worshipped like this.
For me, I don't feel necessarily invigoration so much as a deep sense of. What are the words I'm looking for? I feel like we have been blessed with this great power, and with great power, there must also come great responsibility. Responsibility that I'm not sure I'm ready to handle.
Darling, don't be ridiculous. You've proven yourself time and again that you're more than capable of handling the responsibilities that you've been given. Besides, we've got Svärmfa to defeat and eradicate from all of existence.
Yes. I definitely prefer to put that behind me before dealing with all this.
Yes. Well, I'm sure that after we've dealt with the Svärmfa and made sure that every single one is wiped clean from all of the realms, then we can deal with whatever comes next.
Right.
After all, darling, we're gods.
Yeah,
Or close enough to make the difference irrelevant.
And it's at that point that the rest of the party, seeing this from across the way, you've exited out of the main city gate, or that is closest to where all this is happening, and you guys can see a bunch of Watchers of the Veil standing there, bowing down before a transformed Felix and Beatrix.
Why are these people bowing at you?
I feel like all this hype is going to go to his head.
Is this a thing that happens? Did I not know about this? I mean, I haven't been traveling with you for long, but
The transformations, no, they're not new. The bowing, that is new. That's... Still, I'm not sure how to feel about that.
so you're like a religious figure?
it happens sometimes, the places we go.
Definitely resemble one.
I swear, we left you for I don't know how long.
Yeah,
10
what,
minutes?
A cult?
you leave it to 10 minutes and you form a cult? You become a god?
I'm disappointed in you. You didn't even invite us.
And, so what is... well... We have plans now. We are going to find... I assume that...
Yeah.
Gabriel, you told us everything that you know?
Yeah.
So, well, we have our plans now. If you're done doing whatever you're doing, would you come with us?
What are the plans, or do you want me to meet with you privately to discuss those?
I think it's best if we discuss them somewhere quiet.
Bless you.
What?
Bless me.
My sister sneezed.
Oh.
Yeah. No, I just say I think it's best if we discuss these plans somewhere out of the way, where we won't get overheard.
Alright. Let me just,
You don't want your dear subjects to listen in.
You can dismiss your worshippers.
Oh, Beatrix, she seems to be like brimming full of energy. She goes and takes the blade and like forcefully connects it to the spear.
you could have asked.
Oh no, darling, don't worry about it. I'm sure we have somewhere private that we can go and take people, right? And she
Suppose, yes.
goes and draws the portal mid-air, and kind of bows and motions for people to go through.
Okay, well, I guess we're going through.
Well, after you, Malari. Yeah, let's walk through to this place that Beatrix led us to.
Sure. So, as you walk through this place, it is an unusual space that seems to be like you can see these big archways, a number of archways around. There are
One has a Christmas tree, one has a pumpkin on it.
there are 8 distinct archways, one of which you are exiting out of.
Do I recognize the place that I am?
Nope.
Did any of us?
Gabriel, to you it has a similar feel to when you were kind of whisked away.
Which time? Whisked away, like, to that god meeting?
Yeah.
Right.
Where have you taken us, Beatrix? What is this place?
Beatrix is still waiting on the other side.
Okay. Then I'll
You-
just have a look around, I guess.
Should probably completely go through, so then the fact that they can come through and close it.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll make sure I'm not blocking the portal.
Does everyone go through?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going through.
Probably a good idea.
Oh.
We need to talk.
Mick won't BRB. Of course. Yeah, so as Felix and Beatrix are the last ones through, the portal closes shut behind her. And she looks... she looks giddy and she's like, oh, that was a lot easier.
Easier? Where are we right now?
Oh, Felix and I came here once. We were brought here. Yeah. I think it's where I'm not sure exactly. But it's pretty cool.
Well, I cannot argue
Well,
with
if you
that.
guys ever have sex again, guys should come here. You won't be interrupted. I have a point.
Well, I'm sure there's plenty of places they can do that without getting interrupted. I don't think they need an entire castle. Like, what does the place look like? Is it ruins or is it like a big castle?
It is this nebulous plain. The ground is solid underneath, but there doesn't seem to be like anything there, really. It's misty and smoky about, and the only thing that it's also kind of bright without any discernible light source. There's no, like, you can't see a sun or moons or anything like that. There are no torches. It is just
Kind of like the White Room in the Matrix, but not white.
You think that's the air you're breathing?
I haven't seen The Matrix. I know.
Really?
I know.
What?
The old ones or the new
You are
ones?
anomalies.
Any of them.
What?
Watch the original. It's really good. And then the
Sure.
other ones are not that great.
Okay, so what you're saying is the fact that we need to tie you to a chair and make you watch the old ones, right?
No. The only things within this space are the 8 archways, each completely distinct from another.
Okay, it sounds like I didn't miss much. Good.
No, you missed the fact that Alex hasn't seen The Matrix.
Like, I caught that, like, at the end of that conversation.
That's
You're gonna
the
help
least
us out,
important.
make Alex watch The Matrix, right?
Not really. I don't really view them as, like, must-watch movies.
The first one
I
is
think
is
it is
good.
a must.
I like I've seen all of them except for the most recent one because I just don't care.
I had to watch it. My sister and I, we had to watch it, not because of the fact we wanted to, because somebody else wanted to talk to her about it. It's depressing.
Yeah.
But-
The first 3, I like the first one. It's a good movie, albeit a
newest
bit
Matrix.
dated. Yeah, the first one was alright but dated. The second one was stupid as all hell but still fun. The third one, it was like halfway through and I'm
Weird.
like, wrap this up already. God damn.
Yeah, it's fair.
Anyway, so we're in a weird empty space that only has a bunch of pillars about.
A bunch of archways, yeah.
A bunch
8
of arches.
archways.
Can I have like a chair?
And
So we're here, but
do
like,
these
private, we can talk.
So you do not know where this place is, but we came through one of those archways. Did the other archways lead anywhere different?
Oh yes, I presume so.
Well, I'll say this: you take us to interesting places.
Do these archways look the same, or are they like a bit different? Like any markings or anything?
Maybe that's a good point.
Before following everyone through that portal, Felix, like, walks over to where he thinks his dad is, gives a quick little bow and pays his final respects before walking back to the portal and following people through. Oh. Actually, maybe he hangs back a second because I need to go do something real quick. I'll be right back.
God damn it.
I did say about
I know.
Like about 2 hours. I need to do something. I know this is hard. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
See you in a bit.
Rude. You know what? You should just get Beatrix to drag him through the portal.
Yeah, he'll come through the portal. Felix will. Be
Well,
Yeah.
he's come through the portal, but he's just eaten like some really sticky taffy, and his jaws are stuck together, so he can't talk for the time being.
So each of the 8 archways do look different from one another. They have distinct markings. They have a text that you would all find indecipherable. The one that you've just come through is a very plain archway. There's one that seems to be made out of lava and stone, another that seems to be made out of flowing water and mist.
Can I do a roll to see if I know how many like planes and stuff there are?
Yeah, make a religion check. Religion or arcana.
Let's see if I'm better at arcana than religion. Probably not. Nope. They're both -1.
I could try if you want me to as well.
13 total?
13.
Yeah.
At least 5.
At least 5? Okay. Because that's my current theory is that these are the gateways to the different planes.
Yeah.
But that's currently unsubstantiated because I believe there are 5. I believe there are about 5 planes, possibly more. I will also be back in a second.
Everyone goes, and then we sit and wait.
And Discord.
Oh, and Discord. Like how
So let's-
glowy the transformation models are.
Mm.
I'm back. Has anything happened?
No.
We can't really do much since everyone's going.
Yeah, Mick's not here. I'll ask the others about the planes. Like, just say, I don't know much about the other worlds or the other planes, but do you know how many? Do any of you know how many there are?
Check for that.
Yeah, if anyone wants to, they can make a religion or arcana check.
My dice.
I got 17 on religion.
Ch 17 on religion.
21.
1.
21.
Oh, 21. As far as you guys are aware, there are 8 realms. The mortal realm, demonic realm, aether realm, fey realm, after realm, chaos realm, the spectral plane and the realm of the gods, and looking out at the 8 archways, there is an archway to correspond to all of them.
Okay.
So this is the gateway between the realms, it seems.
Yeah, I like how me and Malari know that, and Luffy is like, oh, it is true.
Well, you know, I'm not magic.
It's
Well,
like,
Neither was I.
You're well, actually, yeah, no, apparently you're not magic. But you got, yeah, you're magic for, you're magic for the intended purposes of magic.
Yeah.
But
I was
apparently
gonna
not.
say magic. It's just
yeah,
easier.
effectively magic.
The funny thing is, if they go to a different plane, could I use space to contact other plane?
Mm.
Is that something I could do, technically? Since I do have contact other plane, could I contact them on the other plane if they're... So, Alex?
Contact other plane.
If Felix and Beatrice are on the other plane, could I contact them through using that spell?
Yes.
Oh, damn.
Their middle of sex is like, guys, hurry up. We gotta go.
I feel like Malari needs to get laid.
You guys are pure
You really-
chaos. So you guys are here.
If Malari ever got laid, you wouldn't want to deal with her breakup afterwards.
Damn.
If she ever fell in love with somebody and they broke up with her or anything like that, everything would just go into chaos.
An emotionally distressed balance pillar sounds like a dangerous thing.
Oh, the balance pillar part isn't the thing you need to worry about.
Well, yeah, it's true. An emotionally distressed Malari is a terrifying thing.
A Malari is a terrifying thing.
That's true as well.
A bounty hunter slash pretty much assassin Malari's scary thing.
A scary little ball
That
of,
man would be dead by morning.
Why is it a man?
Like if Malari ever got it with a guy, they'd be dead by morning if they broke up with her. To be fair, I don't even think they'd leave the room.
It's like, I don't think this is working out, and they don't get to finish the tea. They don't get finished saying the tea of out before they die.
The tea is poison. Malari anticipated this.
I'd probably just like teleport them away and then kill them in a different area so then nobody knows.
I feel like Malari could kill people without. I feel like Malari's like an expert assassin. She's
but
got
if
plenty of ways to kill people without anybody
The
knowing.
person does it in public. If the
They're just
person does
never
it in
ever seen
public-
again. No body is ever found.
I would send him to my god.
What is Malari's god?
The sister.
Yeah, Lucidor.
Lucidor? Yeah, so I suppose so. You're like
Send him to
technically,
hell.
you're technically a warlock to Lucidor. Just thinking about.
Popular, yeah.
No. I mean, you could become Warlock to Lucidor if you wanted to.
Yeah, that's pretty give that power.
or Tiamat, or
I wonder if I called for Tiamat to come and be like, hey, you want this guy? You can have him. Forever torture.
well, part of her portfolio is vengeance.
It worked
So-
perfectly.
I'll continue on without Felix here for the moment.
Mm.
He needs to get dragged through the portal.
He's
He
through.
is-
We're
He's
here.
here. I
Yeah,
say
he's
he
just-
is here.
Are we
He's
here
just
to-
eating some taffy, so
Are we here to talk in this space, or are we here to move on through one of these other gates?
I thought we were here to talk.
Yeah.
Oh shit. About Felix, yep, definitely.
He can still hear. He doesn't have taffy in his ears.
Not yet, he doesn't.
Oh,
My question is, how the hell did he get taffy?
He bought it.
don't mention it.
Or
Just
he used-
has some randomly in this dimension place.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
dimension with like portals to all the planes is fine, but taffy, that's like just too far. Unreasonable. So, Project B.
Yes, Project B. And do we know
Did you
anything other than?
Yeah, do we know anything about that? Did you get anything from that dude?
Pierre.
Yeah.
He's yeah. Vivian had a
Yeah.
man named Pierre who was working on it.
We should
Apparently,
probably go to the main Adventurers Guild to see if
if Pierre
we
can
can get in contact with him or something
Yep.
like that.
yeah, I think our next move should be going there for sure.
Does anybody know the circle? The
Teleportation sigil.
yeah.
Do you?
I no.
For the Adventurers Guild
Patricia.
HQ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You visited that one.
Yeah, you should be able to
I
replay it.
only remember visiting it once. So
You visited that place since becoming a pillar, so yes, you would definitely.
Cool.
okay. Well then, I could probably use a teleportation circle to bring us there.
Yes, okay. So, yeah, I suppose we can work out our full plan before we're going, since we've got this safe space.
Yeah.
So what do you think Project B is, even?
Well,
Hmm.
they asked for a body of the broodmother a while back. Remember?
Did they ask for one?
We gave it to them.
Was that just
When
because
we
we
were
like
still on
giving
the
them
island.
corpses? Was that our thinking, or did they actually ask for it and want it?
Well, they took it.
Yeah, they did take it.
So I'm guessing the fact that the possibility of the fact that they've researched more on the Memphis and all that kind of stuff and the broodmother.
Yeah. Hopefully they know something. Something
Some
useful.
sort-
there is a,
Some sort
there
of
is-
weapon, a spell, perhaps. Who knows?
I have
Still
no
flight
idea, but from
Well,
what I'm guessing is they might have something to do with that. Because I think we've sent them a few Svärmfas already.
we need to find out, like, I think we need to find out, like, where they're coming from and how to stop them coming. And
Well,
by
I wish
maybe,
I wish Lenia would have left me more messages, and the fact that I could have, I don't
Well,
know.
maybe we're going to invade them back. If we can find, like, where their home planet is. Get the resources and an army together and put a stop to it.
well, we won't know until we find this.
Yeah.
PR. We won't know until we find this PR. So
Yeah.
I think that is our. I think that should be our first step.
Yeah. I already love this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beatrix is standing there listening in, like, well, I'm glad you were able to find out more about this Project B.
At least where we can find out more, yeah. The Watchers, is that are they that like go through dimensions and it's like they're dimensional scouting people? That's what's going on?
Vivi will say that the Watchers are...
Damn. Beatrix.
Beatrix. Bloody hell. Beatrix will let you guys know that the Watchers are... They don't go through portals, but they do keep track of invading forces from other realms or dimensions.
They're like border security for the material realm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, at least they try to be.
They're trying to make sure. It's hard. The wall's not long enough.
Oh, I just realised this parallels some Dresden Files novels a little bit.
Like tracking things from other worlds.
Kinda. That's
It's also like Men in Black.
yeah.
But anyway.
Is Felix the head of the Men in Black?
Oh shit. Yeah. F and B.
What else did we find out from Vivi? Like,
She told us the fact that the new leader is somebody as strong as her. So
yeah, that's true as well. Somebody with Vivi's power.
Yeah. I don't know
Yeah.
he's a baby.
that's why I was like,
Uh,
went to go talk to the people because I felt like I had to for Vivi's sake.
Sure.
But I seriously do not. I don't think I would be able to take care of the Adventurers Guild.
yeah, I was going
We
to
can
say,
help you.
don't take it the wrong way, but
It is not my style.
We can do like without Vivian here. Yeah, I think she's right. It falls to you and to support the Adventurers Guild and do the things that it needs around the world.
Yeah, but I have no idea what I will be doing.
We can help you. We can sort it out like together with.
Yeah,
We'll
we would have
support it
to
out
do
of
that
things.
much later on once we've
Sure.
got all the Svärmfas.
Absolutely, absolutely. But supporting the Adventurers Guild might be important during this campaign too. We'll see what happens. But you're right.
But the other people that work alongside Vivi might have a better idea of who they would want to be the...
no.
Sure.
Well, then it seems like our next step is clear.
But I also think that they'll want to like respect Vivian's wishes. If she thinks the best person to do it is you, I think they'll listen to
Well,
that.
she never said it was me. She just said
No.
somebody.
That's true. But if there's a description that benefits someone else, then I think we're all happy for them to take that. But I just don't see that happening.
Either way,
know.
either way, we know what we need to do next. We
Yeah,
know
the
who we
HQ.
need to talk to.
Yeah.
So,
It's very frightening to think about me being the fucking...
I will be there to help you. Don't worry.
We'll all be there to help you.
Giving Malari even more power.
Yeah,
Only
that is not
yeah.
a good idea in my books.
You know what they say? Power corrupts. Absolute power never does anything bad.
I don't think I could be corrupted, to be honest. I'm already corrupted as it is. My sister said she did her job well.
Mick is not back yet. So as you guys are standing there having this conversation, Beatrix and Felix perk up to kind of in unison, and Beatrix will just say, "Someone just tried to watch in on us."
From where? I'm like immediately on alert.
From that arch? This arch?
Yeah, I'm just like, yeah, my head's on a swivel, my sword's out. I'm just there.
It must have been one of the pillars.
No, it wasn't from any of the realms.
Did they hear us?
No, it was blocked.
Huh. And do you know who or what it was?
Well, I can take a guess. I'll give you 2.
Svärmfa.
Yes, well,
That's my guess. Am I right?
Right you are, dear.
I'm guessing it's the humanoid one.
There's still 2 left.
No, you're thinking of brainies.
Oh yeah, you saying the humanoid like the gold one.
I'm talking about the humanoid one.
Right.
the god killer,
That's it.
the one that killed
Fair.
Vivi.
Fair enough. I suspect the brainies, but yeah, you could be right.
Well, we don't know the true power of the brainy boy, or the
It's
humanoid
true.
one.
That's true.
Well, we know that the brain ones have dimension powers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. But I
Seems
don't
like
think
the
they
right
would be
way.
able to get into this section.
Well,
Yeah, it could be the gold
you
boy.
never know.
It was
Either way.
blocked, so...
Super Saiyan, he would have just bashed his way through.
Either way, I feel like the more time we spend here, the less security we have. I feel like
We
we
have
should
no
move.
security anywhere.
I feel like we should move quickly then.
Yeah, I think we're just kind of we're waiting for to give Felix a chance to talk. Or...
Yeah, we're waiting for Felix at this point in time.
Yeah, pretty
No,
much.
we're moving on.
Okay.
Fuck you, unrolls your play.
And Felix dies all of a sudden.
Well, I guess I will start. Do I need to drop a circle for the summoning circle? For the teleportation?
I know how to draw a circle.
I would hope so.
Not a circle.
I learned how to draw
Oh.
circles when I was in kindergarten.
I screwed it up again.
Beatrix and Felix will go over to the plain-looking archway. They'll go and touch their combined staff to it, and it will open up, showing you guys a familiar island city. The Adventurers Guild HQ.
This year. Well, after you then, I suppose.
At least I get to play with that later.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Beatrix, I think you're gonna have to drag him.
Yeah, Beatrix is dragging Felix along. As they step out, they're no longer in their shiny...
God
shiny-
forms.
Yeah, something like that. Cool. So, you guys are out at the Adventurers Guild HQ. You're not within the main HQ building as of yet. You have just kind of stepped out there. people kind of step back, but as you're kind of filing out, they recognize you as adventurers pretty quickly and kind of just go about their business.
Samura? What was that guy that we talked to before? Samura? Something?
Sebulba.
No.
The Bulba.
Should have got him to write us a note. Sort of like convinced to like talk to us, but oh well.
Who keeps giving me back their inspiration?
I feel like
I mean,
we should have actually grabbed something from Vivi though, like to prove the fact that she's not here anymore.
I put the inspiration. I used my inspiration. My inspiration is
me and Malarian. They should be used.
You guys leveled up, so you get your inspiration.
Oh, we get it when we level up. Yeah, that's why.
Okay, cool.
I had to re-update my health points too, so check your max health points as we changed over.
Yeah, mine.
You good?
Oh no, mine's at the level it is because we haven't. That was where my health points were when we finished the battle.
Oh, sure.
We haven't had a long rest or been fully healed yet. So
I don't think like this. You don't have to, but like it shows then the max. If you mouse over it.
Oh, okay. Apparently my max is 200. How do I...
No, I put that because I don't know what your max is.
150 something.
115.
Alright, I'm done.
I believe.
I was listening to most of the stuff through my headphones on my phone. I did not catch the past couple of minutes because I was in the bathroom, so...
That's okay. Adventurers Guild HQ.
Alright.
Basically, Beatrix and Felix led you guys to the kind of weird realm that you guys had been to once before, discussing what the plan or the Project B is all about. You and Beatrix kind of felt that someone had tried to watch in on you while you were there, but they had been blocked. The other thing that you knew right away is that they were trying to watch in from somewhere that was not one of the 8 realms that...
So it was the equivalent of a pop-up on your computer saying, a virus has been shot down. Oh, didn't realize that was a thing. Okay, thank you for stopping that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And
Do we know who stopped or what stopped the eavesdropping?
Felix, you get that it might have something to do with the nature of the realm.
Okay.
Could be the realm itself picking in on the conversation. Suppose it makes sense we are technically in its space.
We actually had Svärmfas.
Well, now that we're back in the Adventurers Guild, I suppose we need to find our man. I'll go up to a clerk and ask them about beer. Beer.
Okay. So as you guys are kind of going around, you make your way over to the main Adventurers Guild HQ building, which is kind of built up, this towering building kind of built into cliffs. As you enter in, you make your way over to a clerk, and as you ask, they're like, Pia, sorry, do you have an appointment with them?
Vivi sent us to them.
Yeah.
Could I ask for your adventurers cards?
Yes.
Flash.
The clerk takes them and looks them over, hands them back. Ah, yes. One second, I'll just go see if I can find someone who might know more about that. And the clerk leaves, and you guys have a bit of time there.
Again, I wish I grabbed something from Vivi to show her the fact that we were here because yeah.
I feel like they can contact that guy, the mentor. Secure.
Eventually, the clerk comes back and is like, Master Hui is ready to see you.
Who? Cool. Thank you.
And the clerk leads you up. They lead you up, actually, all the way to the top of the tower to Vivi's quarters. And the doors open and you are let in. I think I can quickly bring you something for this guy. Please hold.
Holding.
Inside you see a quite rotund Waldvolk. A furbolg, basically. A male Waldvolk, from what you can tell. His hair tied up with a what seemed to be chopsticks holding his hair up in a bun. He's wearing these red, this red clothing that is obviously Genohan cloth, possibly. Not as gaudy as the royal reds that you've seen on the Genohan royalty, but a similar. But a similar style to it, at least.
Is this the room where we used to meet Vivian, or is this like his own office?
This is the room where you used to meet Vivian.
With like the couch where the fireball was thrown at the demon and shit.
Yeah, everything looks like it's been patched up.
Yeah. Alright. Okay. And was he like working in the desk, or?
He's standing there. He motions for you to sit down. He actually says,
You were coming, yeah.
Welcome. I think we have much to discuss.
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah. You know why we're here?
Well, I'm assuming it's the new head of the Adventurers Guild coming to take her place.
I just look over at Malaria. Don't say anything.
Wait, you know who she is? And it's a she.
News travels fast.
Apparently everyone in this room knows who it is but me.
It's Malari. Vivian says that it should be you missed this. We were talking about it in the space when you were gone.
Yeah, but I'm surprised you didn't really listen in on what she said when I asked her, "Who do you want? What do you want to do with the Adventurers Guild and all that kind of stuff?" She said somebody as strong as her.
I know that. Yeah. I heard that. She never said you specifically.
No,
she didn't.
When we were in the dimension space before coming here, we like kind of talked about it and mentioned that pretty much is Malari. Like, that's my theory.
I know. I was listening in.
Oh, you did hear that? Okay.
No, I think that is Felix expressing disbelief as Felix,
Fair, sorry.
which is reasonable, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, I've made this before.
This Waldfolk motions to Malari and says, well, Vivi did express that Lady Malari should be the next head of the Adventurers Guild.
And you're positive she was not drunk when she said this?
Oh, it was quite the conversation.
I'll bet it was. Nothing
Vivi
personal
thought it-
against you, it's just...
You know,
I don't know, you don't seem to be the authoritative type.
I had to go talk to all the adventurers. What did you do? And I had to talk to probably thousands
Hey,
of fucking
Felix gained a
adventurers,
cult,
huh,
thank you
Felix?
very much.
Huh?
Felix gained a cult, thank you very much.
That's true. He did gain a
yeah,
cult.
he was well busy.
I was also mourning my father, so...
Yeah, we have to once he's dead.
You were
Sorry,
mourning
that
your
calls you an
father, and we
inconvenience.
were mourning the rest of the adventurers and Vivi.
I think the
And the
father
king.
wins out there.
It's not a competition.
It's not a competition. Actually, is it really a cult, or is it actually a proper religion?
It's probably a proper religion, if anything.
Well, if they've got
Yeah.
gods, it's probably a proper religion.
Nice.
But I
That's
just like at the time, I'm not sure that at this time, I'm not sure Malari is ready to take over the responsibilities of running the guild.
Oh,
Besides,
What do the responsibilities include for? What would it mean for Malari?
I think Vivi was not concerned so much about the responsibilities, but the perception to the world.
Public, right?
well,
If it was known that something other than a balance pillar was heading the adventurers, then like it's a weak point.
well, if all you need to be is a figurehead, then Malari, I feel like that is much easier to do.
Most likely, yes.
The Adventurers Guild has its infrastructure and its officials, and people can still run it. But if there's anything big that needs handling, we can still handle that.
Yes.
I see you have quite a council around you already.
She is well taken care of.
And there are, of course, many within the Adventurers Guild that worked closely with Vivi and would work closely with you as well.
I would hope so, if they don't have a grudge against me already.
And you worked closely with Vivi yourself.
Yes, yes. I remember long ago when Vivi found me.
Listen, I'm sure it is an excellent story. I'm sure it is an excellent story, but I do not think we have time for that right now.
Can we speak privately here?
Yes.
We're
Is-
in a room separate, so
Sure.
yes,
Yeah,
I'm guessing
can we-
so.
Can you guarantee that no other people or entities will be listening in?
Yes, yes, quite. We made
Yes,
sure that the rooms were enchanted with protections.
Yeah, this was Vivian's quarters. Makes sense.
Very
Vivian
well.
mentioned to us about Project B. We talked to Samur, and he mentioned that he didn't know much about it, but he said that you were the one to talk to about it.
Ah. I'm sure Eoth was in quite a state.
He wants to
Yeah,
experiment on me, pretty much.
he wants to teach you.
Hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, but
He
the way you
was-
said it did not sound right.
He was mourning at the time. I
Yes,
do not think he
yeah.
was thinking too straight.
Eoth is a very capable mentor. He was the one that taught Vivi, after all. You know, when I was first meeting Vivi, no one is going to stop him.
Yeah, it's like,
Oh no!
Please go. I want to hear the story.
please, what can you tell us of Project B? What is Project B? What can we do to finish or help with Project B? I believe it was one of Vivian's last desires that we should do this.
I was under the impression that Lenia was in control of that project.
Well, I'm not even sure who Lenia is.
Lenia, we haven't seen her in a long time. She just disappeared.
I believe that there are hidden places within Fenmore where the main project is taking place.
I would not be surprised.
Indeed.
Get
Can you
this
feel-
back home.
Can you fill us in with what you know about it before we go there?
I could. Yeah. Probably
No,
could.
I mean this guy. Can you fill us in about like what he knows about Project B?
Suit here, Hui.
We
Oh, it was quite a hush-hush deal.
right.
It's mostly it was the backup plan in case things didn't go as we had hoped with the Svärmfa.
And how are things going right now?
Not as we've planned.
So, it seems like the plan B is necessary.
Oh, yes, quite. That's, I suppose, something that the head of the Adventurers Guild would need to go and see for herself.
It
Right.
seems like something she should be overseeing. I agree.
Lady Malari, could I see your Adventurers Guild card for a moment?
Oh,
Not even top tier, but the leader.
yeah. Don't worry about top tier. I'm way above that point now.
He takes it and he goes
That's why
over
you're a
to...
great lady. You're so humble.
Shut up.
He takes the card, he goes over to Vivi's desk and kind of pulling out a drawer, he takes some kind of contraption, some object, and he does something to your card and goes and hands it back to you. Your card has a completely different look to it. It has this kind of shimmering rainbow glow.
It says, I'm the boss now, bitch.
Pretty much.
Really?
I just picture him taking the card and doing this.
Yeah, right?
I still haven't seen that movie, and I really never intend to because it's just too scary looking.
No, it's pretty good.
I like it. Is it my favorite Christmas movie ever? No, but I like it for what it is.
The concept of it is quite good. For like when I first watched it, it was pretty great.
The uncanny valleyness of it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Like I get that part for like why it turns some people off.
No Christmas movie shall ever beat Muppets Christmas Carol.
I love every version of A Christmas Carol. The
But
Muppet
the Muppets-
version, the one with Scrooge McDuck. I'll even take the one with Jim Carrey. I love all of them. It's my favorite story, period. But now I'm getting off. I'm going off on a fucking tangent now.
Yeah.
Story was written in 6 weeks. I gotta stop. We're moving on.
Sweet.
We're moving on.
Hui goes, he gives Malari the head of the Adventurers Guild official card of identification.
Right, leader.
Yeah, it'd probably be a good idea if the rest of my group also upgrade from a level 3.
Yes. Can I be?
Of course, of course.
I'm sure that they should have had an upgrade a while ago.
I could work for you personally.
Malari, with the new Adventurers Guild card, you
Literally 5
are
minutes.
capable of doing that yourself.
I know, but I'm still like, it's like it should only just happen. I'm like, what the?
Would you like some help, Malari? I have I am a diplomat where I come from. I have some experience in these types of things. If you would like my help as an advisor, I would gladly offer it to you.
Please, and Gabriel too.
Yeah.
Felix has his cult to play with.
We will be your
Sure,
advisory committee. Surely that's higher rank than any other adventurers.
If I could make a suggestion.
What is it?
I'll look over to Gabriel for a second and it's like, you'll allow it.
What?
Anyway, if everyone else here is going to be out helping to deal with the Svärmfa situation, guild operations still need to happen. My suggestion would be to hire someone to basically run the books, as it were, while we're out dealing with.
Well, there should still be people
yeah,
doing that
imagine.
kind of stuff out and about.
It's PR easy to be.
Alright then, just wanted to
getting
make sure
this
that
place
was in place.
Yeah.
But the good thing is,
Sure.
Felix, the fact that now, if I am the leader of the Adventurers Guild, and you are the leader of your cult, we can
Watches.
both benefit from this.
The adventurers and the watches together now.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was a thing before.
You can join your forces.
Sure.
Many Watchers of the Veils are adventurers, because it's
sense.
an handy way to do their work while also getting paid. The Watchers of the Veil have a close relationship with the Adventurers Guild.
Yes.
But
I was
yes,
just thinking it would be more beneficial.
They can perhaps be officially recognized by the guild and have their own specialized chapter, perhaps.
It is more of a possibility.
Sudhir is standing there watching this like, making diplomatic announcements already.
Not making announcements yet!
This will be a story that he'll tell years to come.
Oh, I will.
I was there on that historic day
It started
when the
out.
Watchers and the Adventurers Guild came together.
Well,
So
Lady
say-
Malari, I must ask now. If you have things to do, who are you going to have in place to continue the operations?
What have you been doing, PR?
Yeah,
Who's been doing it? No, not the 24 hours, I suppose. No one.
Who handles it when? Who handled it when Vivian was away?
It would often be left to one of the other advisors.
Then perhaps we can get them to take over for now. Well,
Do we know anyone?
Yeah, I'll actually ask him. Like, is there anyone you trust that you would? Is there anyone you trust that you would get to do this? That you think would be capable?
Trust. Well,
Mm.
I could list many of the adventurers that Vivi trusted. Master
Any of-
Teroth was one.
Any that would be capable of running the guild in Malari's absence.
Oh. There's a few, yes. Sudhir is going to recommend. Oh, you know what? Sudhir will say. Well, Master Teroth is one of the advisors. I'm an advisor. There was Eoth. Eoth is an advisor.
Are you capable? Do you believe you could?
I
think he's more than capable.
What do you think, Malari? Keep this guy in charge?
Yeah, it would be an honor if you would be one of my advisors.
Well, I'm glad to hear it, Lady Malari. If you so wish it, then I will continue running things here.
Man, I really do like this NPC.
Yeah.
I feel like you're jinxing it by saying that.
He's the Svärmfa, the humanoid Svärmfa.
Rips off the mask. It was me all the time.
No, this guy gives good vibes.
Yeah.
He's a
He gives me like grandpa vibes, if anything. Back in my day, it's
Oh,
Yeah, I do want to kind of just sit with him for a little while and listen to his stories.
I think I would pass out.
He... You know, when Vivi first found me,
Here we go. Tell your story.
it was her and Doomy. They were traveling out. And Eoth was there as well. He had been training her. They were looking for companions.
Yes, perhaps. I'm sure it is an interesting story, but I think we have work to do for now.
Oh,
Did
yes.
Did he tell us where any of the sites were that the Plan B was happening?
Project B, he said Fenmore,
Yeah,
specifically.
we gotta go to Fenmore to
Fenmore.
go see if we can find anything.
Just talk to Lenia.
Well, I think that's...
And it's been like a long day. Maybe like rest here
Yeah.
before going to Fenmore.
Perhaps we can, I think that is a good idea. We can rest, mourn the dead,
Mm.
and then get very drunk and leave tomorrow.
I'll go over. Did you guys want to, like, Malari, did you want to go to... Where was Vivian being taken for the funeral?
I wouldn't know where she would be taken anyway.
I said it before because that guy told me. Her homeland was began with the sea.
Yeah,
Kamalavacta.
but I'm not sure.
Kakaram.
I'm not sure if I'd be welcome.
Why? I think she'd be happy if you were there.
Vivian trusted you.
Yeah.
Malari. I
She
believe
trusted
would
me,
want-
but she would never give me a hug.
I believe it
I'm sure
was
she wanted
because it was
to.
painful for her. But yes,
I mean, you just
We
We
wanted
don't
to-
know that. We wouldn't.
I
We
think
wouldn't
this
know
would
what
be-
would have happened if we came together.
She trusted it,
it is true. But I believe she trusted you, and I think she would want you there.
I'm sure if she could have, she would have given you a hug.
If it didn't force everybody to like break apart.
Yeah. So it's up to you. Like, we can rest here and then go to Fenmore, or we can rest here and go check out the funeral tomorrow if you wanted.
I think it's best if we can continue going forward with Plan B.
Sure. Project B.
I'll go visit. Can go visit her after we.
Yeah. We'll pay our respects.
No, we can go visit her after we get rid of all this Svärmfa.
Yeah. Like, go see her.
Tell her the
resting
good
place.
news.
Yeah. Okay.
She's handed on the torch, so we need
Yeah.
to get rid
to
of these
work.
bastards, and then we can go
Let's do
and
it.
take care of everything else.
Yeah, somewhere we can stay here in the tower. tonight before we move on?
Yeah.
What time is it?
Well, it was
midday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been doing a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think let's go rest, and we can mourn the dead later tonight. They're getting very drunk.
We can start drinking now and then sleep later.
This is also a good plan.
Well, these are your quarters now, so feel free to make the most of them.
I feel like I have big shoes to fill.
Vivi wasn't that tall. She was only 5'6".
But
I was about to quote Stan Lee. It always fits. Eventually.
no refunds.
Alright. So, as you guys I guess settle down for the night after having
Very
having your
big and
fill.
stressful day.
Big stressful day, big stressful relaxation period. You settle down in the quarters of the head of the Adventurers Guild, now belonging to Malari.
Hey guys, how does it feel to be in the quarters of the leader?
Congratulations. And we'll pick back up next week.
Did we get another counter? I think I got one in the other table, but the one for here.
Rude.
I know.
There you go.
Oh, I forgive you. Thanks.